Hey guys, this is Chocolate Cake 5000 or 50,000. I just thought I'd make a quick video to explain the basics of all the new score findings. So, to start off, we could talk about just the basic render dupe, how it gets set up, how it works. So, what you want to do, and I'm going to start off with Temple just because that's the easiest place to get it because you have the plasma cannon. But as you can see, there's a push block right there. And basically, every object that exists besides a corpse, so that means arrows, rocks, shotguns, plasma cannons, pretty much just anything that isn't a corpse counts as noise. And when you're doing a dupe, which is where you get all the gold and diamonds and stuff in a level, and then you whip them into one spot, and then you align it with the push block. The more noise you have, the less money you're gonna make from that. So pretty much, you scrap everything that isn't a corpse, and then you crush it. And then that gives you a way better chance of getting just a ton of money all at once. And there's some noise that can't be destroyed. There's mummy wrappings, which can't be crushed, and they also can't be put in lava. And there's lava spouts, which you can't really do anything about, they just count as noise. But everything else you can manipulate, so it's pretty much just luck on how much lava spouts you get. But if you're patient and stuff, you can end up getting a really strong score just with render duping and making sure, like that one lava spout at the top is costing me noise. So I just make sure that I don't get too much of it. And there's actually a way to deal with mummies, which I'll go over in a second. First we're going to look at this dupe real quick. So I aligned it with a push block. Oh, I should show the align actually. But pretty much you get the push block and then you push everything, all the gold to one side, and then you blow up the push block without moving any of the gold. And then that makes it so that when you come in from the same direction as you push the push block, it's pretty much, oh yeah, it's gonna be a big dupe. But it's pretty much just you get all the small nuggets, you get all the big nuggets, and you get all the diamonds at the same exact time. And that gives you a lot of a bigger dupe. And also you want to be holding the plasma cannon. So this level would have the noise from the lava spout and the plasma cannon. But if you hold the plasma cannon, you get rid of the noise from the plasma cannon. Pretty much anything that you hold doesn't have noise. And you can destroy noise on other levels with push blocks. The ice cave has the abyss. There's also falling platforms in the ice caves that you can use to crush stuff if you should want to. Look at all those lava men. I had to free him because I wanted to get the gold that was in the wall next to it. So you can get rid of the push block with either just a normal bomb, or you can do what I do, which I think is a little safer. You get a corpse and a plasma cannon, and that way you don't end up wasting any bombs if you accidentally miss. You just have to realign it. But that looks like it worked out. So I go ahead and I'm actually going to want to go in from the other side, but I don't know if I actually knew that at that point of running it. I think I was actually asking because I forgot, but you want to get from the same side because that's the way it was aligned. So now I'm going to go over how you deal with mummies with the City of Gold. So that locust, the critter counts as a noise, that rock up there also counts as a noise. Luckily I don't think there was too much of oh yeah, so right here this is called an insertion switch, so you're gonna see some of the bullets, when they go through, that's not what you want, so you want to keep firing, and then eventually they're gonna be in front of it, so they're not gonna like go through the plasma cannon. And the way this works is basically all the gems and gold and stuff counts as a certain priority level, but if it goes in front of the plasma cannon, then that means that you could just kill mummies and it's okay. But you do want to check after each mummy you kill that it's still in the correct position by shooting it. So you can see all of it, it's just going right through. It takes a lot of shots sometimes. Most of the time, in fact, I'd say. The important thing is that you don't... Oh, I think it's in front there. Wait. Is it in front? No, it's still... It's behind. Anyways, this... Yeah, I'm still a little bit confused as to how exactly it works, but... yeah. And you don't want to be too close or else the smoke cloud, can mess with it. And then when it comes to killing mummies, you wanna go for jumping, just because the more shots you fire, the more the insertion value like changes and stuff. Also, remember, you should probably eat mummy vomit because it keeps you with a lot of HP and stuff. So anyways, that's the basics of render duping. You just want to squash every rock, squash every... well, not pot. Rescue every idol before you attempt something. And just play like as safe as you can while crushing everything. And then just finish off with a nice render dupe. I'll show one more example here. Yeah, I ended up putting everything in that corner, so I had to whip it back. Da 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 da. Capes do count as noise. You can use lava to burn them up. I think the main reason the insertion switch doesn't work with lava spouts is just because with like a normal lava spout, it exists there from the start of the level. So you could probably insertion switch the leaves on the trees as well. Yeah, you want to make sure the body's kind of close, but not too close that it'll mess up the stack. And then you get a big dupe. You can go on with your life. So now, just for closing, I don't understand it too well, but I'm going to talk about HH duping. So here you can see Kenny Jup. He throws a HH and then collects it on the same frame or something, and he uses the throwing HH thing to do to make it a little bit consistent. But the timing is still pretty tricky, but it can be comboed with render duping and get a lot more. So right here, that's a flip hang dupe. So basically what you do is you just get HH and you just flip hang, and then there's a chance of getting a lot more than just a normal render dupe from the top or from the side. And I think that's pretty much all there is to it. You just want to squash all the noise, all the rocks, all the shotguns. Just squash everything. When in doubt, squash it. You know, you can even squash corpses if you want, but it's nice to have at least one for plasma cannon reasons. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful in any way. I'm probably going to post it on Reddit. Hi Reddit. See ya.